In this video, I will be solving the user compare problem of AP-1 section. Here comes the 5 seconds break for you to pause and attempt this problem on your own. Alright, let's read the problem statement now. We have data for two users A and B, each with a string name and an int ID. The goal is to order the users such as for sorting. Return -1 if A comes before B, 1 if A comes after B, and 0 if they are same. This is the most important line. Order first by the string names and then by the ID numbers if the names are same. Alright. So in the user compare method, we will be given details of two user objects. A user object contains two fields that are string name and an int ID. So instead of creating a separate class, they are directly passing the fields. So we will be getting this information, and based on this we need to return -1, 0 or 1, indicating that user A comes before user B, user A is equal to user B, and user A comes after user B respectively. The main thing is, first we need to order the users by their names, and in case we find that they both are equal, the names are equal, then only we proceed further and check the IDs. So how to solve it? Whenever we need to compare the names, the string values, what we can do is we can make use of string dot compare to method. Let me show you. So for example, we are having A and B, and if we try to print out A compared to B, we will be getting -1. We get a negative number in case the string 1 comes lexicographically before the string 2. If we swap these values B to A, we will be getting a positive number, that is 1. And finally, in case both of them are lexicographically equal, in that case we will be getting 0. It's not necessary that the only the values that can come are -1 or 1. We can get something else as well, such as if we try to compare these two values, we will be getting 24. The main or key takeaway is that if the result is positive, it means B comes, like in this case, B comes before or string 2 comes before. And in case the result is negative, it means A comes before. So as far as this problem goes, first of all we need to compare the names only, whose data type is string. So for that, what we can do is we can store the value of the names comparison, which will be nothing but A name dot compare to B name. Now here are two possibilities. The given names comparison can be equal to 0, meaning the names are equal, or it can be a non-zero value. In case the given name comparison is a non-zero value, it means that the user names are not equal. Hence we can, order or sort the users based on their names only. Hence sorting based on names or ordering based on names. Names are not equal. Yes. So now what we can return is, we can return, since we just saw that this value can either be a negative or a positive value and not necessarily just -1 or +1. So we can write a condition, return names comparison is less than 0. If that is the case, if it's a negative number, it means A comes before. hence we can return -1, because we need to return -1 if a comes before, or else in the other case we can return 1. Now if our control reaches at the line number 23 here, it means that the names are equal. Now we can make or do comparison of the user IDs, for which we can write AID is equal to BID. If our control reaches in this block, it means both names and IDs of users are same, because it has not came inside this block, which means names are same, and it has came inside this block, which means IDs are also same. So essentially both users are same only, for which we can return 0. And finally, if that is also not the case, if the control reaches here, it means names are same and we need to compare the IDs, need to order based on IDs, for which we can write return AID less than BID. If AID comes before BID, it means A comes before B, hence -1 will be returned. And finally, if that's not the case, then 1 would be returned. So this is the entire code. Let's run the test cases to verify the logic. All of the test cases pass. Now let me submit this code on the platform. All correct, and push this code to GitHub. And verify the code has been uploaded successfully. Done.